Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. DAPs.
I'm Katie.
And I've eaten at least 6 different kinds of cheeses in the last week.
It's always about cheese, isn't it?
It really is. I mean,
He knows his gifts.
Hey, play to your strengths, am I right?
anyways.
He's the king of cheese.
So if you thought that was a bad joke and want to tell him, please use the hashtag Geeks Corner on the
Who
Twitter.
said it was a joke?
Oh you. Any biscuits, hashtag Geeks Corner. Talk to us. We might talk back.
We might.
So I make a legit comment about cheese, and you say, "Oh, biscuits."
Oh, biscuits.
Do you put cheese on your biscuits too?
What do you do?
Wine. Not like the. It's fine.
Let's start this off tonight with a meme, because it's the time of year, like the rest of the year, where Miss Bailey C makes us memes, and tonight's is wonderful.
The most wonderful time
It's the
of
most
year.
wonderful.
I don't think I should be drinking coffee. I haven't seen it yet.
What, you don't want to
Just
spit it
gonna
out
spit
like
it
Maria?
Not quite. Not.
So we have a meme coming up, and it is right there. Okay, we're gonna keep moving on.
Keep moving
We'll
on.
come back to the meme. Over the weekend, a candlelight processional and ceremony took place at the Disneyland Resort. It was fantastic. It was beautiful. Mrs. Jennifer Goodwin. What is her name now? Because she's married.
I think
She's
she
still
still does
Jennifer
good.
Jennifer
Yeah.
Goodwin.
She's still Jennifer
She's
Goodwin.
still doing good.
Was narrating on both Saturday and Sunday night, which was nice to have the same person for both nights instead of switching it up. And what do you think of it?
She was adorable.
That's all you thought of the whole show?
No,
That's it.
there was a lot
You
of.
watched an hour performance of
After standing
the
for
story
4
of
hours
the
to watch
original
it.
Christmas, and he's like, she was.
I just got lost. I really liked it. It was my first time seeing it live in person this year.
For real.
For realsies.
Mm-hmm.
The horns were super cool. I wasn't expecting the trumpety type peoples up above the train
On the roof?
station. Yeah. And then they happened. I'm like, oh, look at the thing, and it was pretty exciting.
And what was your favorite part?
Oh goodness. Probably the Hallelujah chorus at the end.
Okay. And would you do it again?
Yeah. I would try it from a different vantage point because there's a lot to see and there's a lot of bodies up there. So I'd like to see it from a different angle. But
Okay. So you waited for the show, and then when it was about to start, you left.
Yep.
Because it was your dad's birthday.
It was
so
my dad's
happy birthday,
birthday.
Katie's dad. I don't know what camera to look at. This is getting confusing.
Happy birthday, Papa Bear.
So did you watch it online?
I watched bits and pieces.
What did you think of your bits and pieces?
I thought it was very. Ooh, that's really close to my face.
Get it closer if you really want.
No, please don't.
See, watch this.
We don't need that. That's.
There we go. Okay, so what did you think of your
Ooh,
bits
my
and
lips are
pieces?
so glittery. I thought it was very nice and.
Oh.
And I really hope that one of these days I can actually watch it because I still have not seen it in person. So
As a real thing.
So in my mind it's not real.
Okay.
It's not.
But you would sit and actually wait for it, watch it, and then
Yes,
See
the
the whole
crowds
show.
are a little too much for me.
they're a little bit intense.
Yeah, and I don't like.
That's an understatement.
I don't like being
You know how they say
surrounded by
Christmas
rushy
brings
people.
out the best and worst in people? I feel like Candlelight takes that and bumps it up a level.
It was impressive, the tenacity of some people to have that perfect Christmas to the point of interfering with their fellow man. It was aggressive.
But we got a good video,
We did.
and it's up on YouTube, so you can watch the whole thing, and it's 53-minute glory or something like that.
Through depth vision.
Mm-hmm.
You could have done what I did, just sneak in at the last minute.
Yeah, that's always a popular.
No one.
So now I believe we can return. There is a meme for us to see from Miss Bailey C.
That was good.
I didn't mean to do that.
That was
even.
nice.
So, when it's a Secret Santa and everybody else gets cool things, and all you get is a lollipop from
I like it.
We like it a lot.
Although to be fair, like if that was actually the case, I would be super stoked because lollipop from Disneyland.
Those things last like forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could. Don't even know. Like they would last through everything. They might be the thing that like anthropologists, years and years and millennia
It's
down.
still in perfect condition.
Exactly.
Like you thought it was
might still
Twinkies?
be.
Nope.
It's
Disneyland
not Twinkies.
lollipops.
It's the lollipops.
Twinkies have a shelf life of only about 4 months.
Myth busted.
How did you learn that?
From a book I own that's called the Book of
I'm
Useless
glad
Information.
you learned it that way instead of having it sit on the shelf for 4 months.
Well,
and be like, oops, that didn't.
Back in college.
Yeah. Let's move to Florida now.
Hooray! Let's go.
Last night, Spaceship
Pack up your
Earth
bags.
became the Death Star for a special event that they had commemorating. Well, it's not really commemorating because it hasn't happened yet. But
Instigating.
Rogue One is coming to theaters, and so they thought, hey, it'd be cool to turn Spaceship Earth into the Death Star.
I feel like I suggested that like 3 years ago.
So my first question is, was this a good idea?
I think it's a good idea in concept.
Keep going.
I
How is it a good idea in concept?
I mean, it's cool to use properties like that without, damaging or deterring in any way, but still being able to bring a new property onto it. I like the idea of putting these projections on and making it into the Death Star. I think it was a little weakly implemented. It looked cool. The pictures look a lot cooler than seeing it in video. I'm not sure if anybody else knows that, but obviously they had to do some
Well, I think
severe.
they could do a slower
Yeah, and they had to do some
shot so
adjustments
that
to
they
make
could
it
get the
work.
light better.
But yeah, I liked it. I don't think it was as
So
mind-blowing.
tell me what Spaceship Earth is about.
Space.
Communication.
Communication and what?
The future.
Future in progress, and that man is getting better.
Yes.
So my question is it a great idea to take something that's about the betterment of man and turn it into a man killer?
Yes.
Star Killer. Even.
Star Killer.
Prototype for a star killer, but yes. And
Mm.
it's not necessarily, I think it was fine in this situation, but I wouldn't want to see it all the time.
Right, and that's an important. I don't think it would be any issue if they're doing
Like,
it.
can you imagine, if the next 2 months until the end of the year they did that every night?
You get a little old.
I think the best part of it though is that they were playing the sirens.
The
The Rogue One sirens.
The dying cat siren, yeah.
Yeah. Because I was watching it on Instagram and I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. And I hit it and the noise started. I was like, ah! It was just so unexpected that they were doing the sirens.
Well, I was more excited about the announcements that accompanied this coming out. I mean, they've got a new guided tour coming to Florida.
It's 7 hours?
7 hours.
7
Which is
hours
awesome.
of Star Wars happiness.
Yeah, and I'm a little bit of a
How much
plaid
is
geek,
that?
so that's pretty exciting to me. I know. I really hope they have some version of that that comes to the West Coast, but I don't really know how they could pull it off here.
Well, you could go around Tomorrowland for 7 hours.
Just
Just fighting the crowd for 7 hours.
And a dessert party to watch Fantasy in the Sky.
I mean, it's
Believe in holiday magic.
And then they show you the
They can
dirt
do it
where
in
it's Star
VR.
Wars.
and this is a replication of Tatooine.
They just pick up the sand. They're do you see this? This will be Star Wars
Soon.
land someday.
Here, have a cup. Here's your dirt from Star Wars land.
You can say
That will
we're
be
there.
$6,000.
It's a cup of dirt.
It's a cup with dirt in it.
I prefer a jar of dirt.
Call it cup of dirt. Speaking of Brian Regan, we're going to pivot a little bit and give a...
Wow. Good job.
What?
I know cup of dirt. Segue, Brian Regan. How is this pivoting?
Oh, because we're going to our favorite Brian Regan fan, who's actually William, and we're going to offer him a congratulations because he passed a test today. So
Well done.
hats tip to you.
Yay!
Good job. Have fun.
I don't have a
Your
rib. I
new-
can't tip mine. At floop?
My beanie doesn't floop. I can,
Floop?
you can just tip.
Fluff?
I think one of the other cool things that's coming to Hollywood Studios with this is the new Stormtroopers.
The Death Troopers.
Yeah, the Death Troopers.
Yeah.
Do you think that's going to scare children?
I hope so. Friend.
Okay, I'm in the wrong place. This is not a good place to be sitting right now.
Oh.
It's why we are on opposite ends of each other.
It's true.
Beanies
That's
and
the
the
only reason why.
yeah.
It's called balance. The dark side and the light. Oh.
Okay.
I'm excited about Death Troopers. Because I want to know how they fit into the story, and I think they look really cool. So.
I'm curious what happens to them after the movie.
I don't know. I mean, I was actually just discussing this
Because they're for
earlier.
the Advanced Weapons Research Division,
Yeah.
so it kind of explains why we haven't seen them before.
Right, and that's an important. It's like if you were watching a submarine battle, a la New Hope, you don't expect to see Air Force pilots in it. Like that's the same logic with these guys.
Yeah.
So I want to know what they do and what they're capable of. Also, is Forrest Whitaker a former Death Trooper? Because his armor looks very similar.
He's a former, he was a stormtrooper, I think, in the Clone Wars.
But he's wearing Death Trooper stuff. Like, have you noticed that? Like, some of his armor's little. It's got
Maybe he stole it from a Death Trooper that's no longer.
Now he's a Dead Trooper.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And now he's just sleeping.
I'm just sleeping.
I don't know where this is going. Let's go to another meme.
Dank memes.
You're gonna like this one.
Oh, I am.
You're excited.
You're gonna love
I
this one.
love.
On the second day of Christmas, my fellow geek gave to me 2 breakfast sandwiches. Can you sing that?
Nope.
Please.
Please.
Nope.
Do the song.
I can't even read it from here.
On the second day of Christmas,
My
my
All my
fellow
classes?
geek gave to me
Yep, you read it again.
2 breakfast
You
sandwiches.
could have sang it by now. You should really sing it. I think that's a good
Can I
idea.
sing the show?
Should DAPs sing it? Like, I think that's a wonderful idea.
You know what's great about this is people try to get crowd whatever.
Oh no,
buy-in to
I
get
know
me
it's
to do
not going to
something,
work,
and
but
it
I'm
won't
still
work.
going to do it. It's
And
a
what ends up
deflection method.
happening is we just put in a new segment where you get to have that much more fun. All right, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 trailer came out. Was that Tuesday? Yesterday?
Volume 2, trailer 2.
When did-
Saturday.
Saturday? Oh, it was the weird Saturday
The
release.
weird Saturday afternoon
Yeah,
trailer
Saturday.
release.
That's right. So we just watched it. Who, you want to lead off?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you're-
am so excited. I don't know if I would say that Guardians of the Galaxy was my favorite Marvel movie, but it's really up there, and it seems to keep the same pacing, the same humor, the same storytelling that the first one did. I'm really excited to see it. And Baby Groot. Ugh. Just so I push button now. Yes, no, like and then just running off with. I can't. I just hope the whole movie's Baby Groot. Honestly, please don't zoom into my face right now.
Well, we can guarantee it's going to have a lot of Baby Groot because that is marketing genius.
We do
but-
have to hold things because our
Okay.
historian, Miss Bailey C., said that's a first. Mr. Cam Jackson admitting he's a part of the dark side. Balance is restored to Geeks Corner.
I feel like this is known.
If you've watched the show long
Yeah.
enough, this makes sense. All right, keep going.
Any biscuits. Second biscuits, the show. Soon we'll have a baker's dozen. There's going to be a lot of Baby Groot because it's very easily marketable, but my biggest thing that came out of it is they're doing a good job with my favorite character from Guardians, which is Drax the Destroyer. I am so excited, and that little end bit of the trailer was the funniest thing I've seen in a trailer
I
in
just
a
hope
long
we haven't
time.
now seen all of the best parts of the movie.
But I don't feel we did because in the first Guardians, I got almost no hint.
And I would like to take a moment. This is Beard Cam.
Beard Cam.
The Cam Beard Cam.
Beard Cam.
Ooh.
How did you even say that?
Can be a beer can. Register trademark.
Uh-huh.
Deep fried taters. Want to see how big I can make my Jack Black dots right here? I'm just.
So go back to the trailer. So, what do you think this movie? How good is it going to be?
It's good. I mean, there's a lot of the color palette was the thing that stood out a lot to me. I mean, it's bright. The first one was
It
too.
almost had an animated feel to it.
Yeah, I mean the first one was bright, so it's not like a departure from that. But there were just weird color mixes.
Hold on, I have to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
Your mother-in-law just asked,
breaking
did you
news.
just refuse to sing? This is the first time.
Can't just
I love
perform on
Mama.
demand. I'm a star.
She's a
Um,
smarty.
And for Captain Kelly, those would be breakfast sandwiches from the Starbucks at Disneyland.
So actually,
Disney California Adventure.
everybody that works with me gives me a lot of flack for buying Starbucks at Disneyland. They're like, "You work there." I'm like, "I know, but it's Disneyland Starbucks. It's not just a regular."
It's more
Starbucks."
expensive.
It's
Yeah.
more magical. You pay twice as much.
Yeah, and I don't get a discount.
Plus, you can use the hashtag
So-
GetDapsCaf 2016 to follow along with
For
the coffee
3 more
purchase.
weeks.
Yep.
So,
Oh.
2 thumbs up, 1 thumb up.
2 thumbs up. That was
2
good.
thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
You think the movie's going to be that good, or did we just see all of?
No, I think it's gonna be that
No.
good.
Okay, I think it's going to be.
Because
that
they're
good,
gonna. How much they took a risk with Guardians, the one,
Yeah.
and it paid off in dividends, so they're gonna give them a lot more leash.
I was gonna say, I feel like they know what they have to do to live up to the first one with this. Like, they know that they can't let people down or there will be rioting in the streets, especially if there's an attraction coming to California Adventure.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
so
you-
they know they got a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Tell me something good.
I think it's going to be good just with the people involved, but
Yep.
I do worry that we're going to see too much of it, and it's not going to be as good because we've already seen all the good parts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
fair.
it's a worry of any movie, but
Well, it's just I feel like it's happening more and more.
Yeah.
Like it was happening before a little bit, but now it's getting
Out of hand,
it's
guys.
getting out of hand. They
Please.
need to fix that. Newsies. Have you seen Newsies?
the movie, yes.
How about in theaters?
No.
Cinema. Musical theater. Did you see it in the musical theater?
No.
Okay, well now you can watch it on the big screen because in
You don't
February
say.
for 3 days. You know how you always see those Fathom events as you're waiting for
Fathom
the movies?
Yeah.
Randomly
Duh.
enough, I got a press release from them yesterday.
Awesome.
I think it might be the first one, but it's because Newsies is going to be on the big screen. They recorded it Pantages,
That's
and
cool.
for 3 days you can watch it. Is that good? Bad? Don't care.
I like Pantages.
I like anytime you can see any classic stage show and film, especially if you haven't had the opportunity to see it before. It's good that it has a little bit of posterity.
I hope it goes to Netflix after that.
Hopefully.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I
They've
think
done
so.
it with like Shrek and stuff for Netflix.
True.
Like Shrek
The
the
musical?
musical.
Real good.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was on Netflix. I think it might still be there. I'm not entirely sure.
It was as of 2 years
They
ago.
didn't have to use like that search function or whatever.
Oh no. And they also
I don't like
recorded
typing with an
Legally
Apple TV.
Blonde, and it was on MTV, but I don't know if they put that on Netflix.
So when's that happening with Hamilton? Have we
Yeah, I know.
Fathom events? Like
Didn't they film it?
they did, but
Yeah, I
for the
remember
PBS special. But
I'm sure
And
they'll
they
use it for
also
something
filmed
else.
it in its entirety, but it's like locked away in a vault. And he said something about releasing it maybe one day because it was one of the last weeks that the entire original cast
Right.
was still there.
well, I'm glad they did that at least.
Yeah.
But Newsies, though,
Posterity is important.
yes, and that's the important thing with the Newsies thing. It's such a iconic show that it's good to see, and I know a lot of the very iconic people are playing the roles in
Quite
it.
a few.
Yeah. So
It's
that's
not
good.
the original cast, but some of the members are in it still. Look like, right?
So Batman's
You're
not
my
in it.
musical expert, which
No.
is you're right.
Also, Shrek is still on Netflix.
And
Perfect.
Shrek is still on Netflix, so you can go and watch it.
It's a good.
It's real good.
It's a good time.
Lord Farquaad, the best.
We should watch
Do you relate to him?
No, just the guy's really funny in it.
It's true.
I
He's-
just was curious.
he's
where
this
was
tall
coming
and I'm
from.
It's really great.
It is. I believe you.
It's played by a
It's-
giant
it's-
person.
Really, really great.
Really,
It's
really
funny.
great.
Really
You know, I hear
Your
it's
eyebrows
right?
went up, so I'm inclined to believe you.
Things get
Why do you
serious.
always say?
Ooh,
Your
eyebrow
lady's
cam.
Eyebrows. no, no eyebrow cam.
Eyebrow cam.
Hope you wax. I actually got my
And
eyebrows done today.
Eyebrow cam.
So,
Engage.
Surprise!
Creepy.
I was
Can we
right.
never do that again?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think that's a great idea. Never to do that again. Bow tie cam.
Oh, bow tie
Cam
cam.
cam.
We went from
Both cam.
this.
I
I
don't know
don't
what's
know where this
happening.
show is going. I really don't know what's going on.
You make a little machine and bake.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay. Main Street Electrical Parade. It's coming back, and for $95 you can see it today early.
I feel like the only plus to that is you don't have as much of the craziness.
Well, I'm
of
sure
the
you have
action.
more of the craziness.
Well, yeah, but you don't have as much as like.
Anybody who'll pay $95.
He's probably a little bit crazy about electric.
Is it a
but
limited
less of,
ticket
like, the
event?
crowdedness if it's a ticketed event.
It's true.
So that's my. Thing.
I mean, I like my initial knee-jerk reaction is that's ridiculous, but
Oh,
then you
God.
think about it, you're like,
Well, how much is the dinner or the dessert party
much,
for World of Color? It's
many,
$80,
much money.
right?
Many
I
much.
think so.
Yeah, and then but that's the point that people are
People
gonna buy it,
Yeah.
and so Disney's being smart. I mean, it's
So my question is, how long does it take for this to sell out?
Well, they
I think
put
it already
to
is.
general next week.
It's APs this week and next week's general.
13th, I think, is
How
when
many
it
days? This is a Miss Bailey C recording thing.
I'll put it at 2 days after it opens up general.
2 days?
I'm gonna say a week after it opens for general.
I'm gonna say 8 days just because of
Price is Right rules.
Price is Right rules.
Now he's messing with both of us though, so
I was kind to let you guys go first.
kind.
Yes, exactly.
Be kind, rewind.
Are you excited about the Main
Encourage me.
Street Electrical Parade returning?
Nostalgically a bit, but
Nostalgistically.
I've never actually seen it with my face, so I'm a little bit excited, I guess.
What have you seen it with?
I watched it with my foot.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll watch it. I'm going to watch it, probably many times.
Many times?
Many times.
Many
Maybe
Like,
5
how
to-
many is many times?
I don't know. As often as I'm in the park at that time, I assume that will
Yeah,
probably be
6 months.
80% of the time. Like 8 out of 10 times, we'll be like, hey, there's the electrical parade. Sure.
9.5 times.
Okay. But you're really not excited about it.
Particularly.
Okay. And you're not excited about
I
it either?
think it's cool.
Okay.
Was that convincing?
Is anybody really excited about the electric parade returning? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Are you excited?
So, yeah, I'm excited. That's why I keep talking about it and trying to keep
I'm
this
excited
segment
about
moving, but everybody else is
I'm excited about elements of it. I will say that. Like
Like what? Like
the American part at the end.
Pete's Dragon.
Pete's Dragon's cool, but like the American part's cool. I like the patriotism. That's fun.
Hamilton.
Can you say patriotism again?
Patriotism.
Can we zoom in on your mouth and say it
Patriot.
again?
Yeah.
I've only ever seen pictures of it, and I've heard like the theme. I've never watched video. I don't know what I'm getting myself into.
Actually, you
honestly.
shouldn't then. Like
I'm
you
not
can
going
go
to.
Yeah.
completely
Yeah, I
blind.
am.
That'll be fun.
Well, if she's blind, she can't see it.
I mean, it certainly is a fun show. I watched it in Florida when we were there, and I got a little emotional because it has that intro. But
Okay.
Yeah.
So the question now becomes, it has nothing to do with the electric parade.
Good.
That's not going anywhere. Well, it is, but
Till June.
but we've had requests mainly from Murray. What would our audience and you guys think of Tyler getting a producer mic?
Oh.
And the cost for this being
I'm eating cake.
is that Tyler sings a song.
Ooh.
Whoa, wait.
Yes.
Do we
Yeah.
get to pick the song?
Yes.
Do we get to pick the
If
song?
we can pick the song.
This is what happens when people.
Wait a minute.
We have fans that
We have
think
fans.
you should have a mic.
I think I'm gonna have a
when
mic
you sing
failure.
song.
I'm sorry.
I have an extra mic.
It's gonna fail.
It might fail, but it'd be amazing.
If we get to pick the song, then yes.
In fact, I think if we do this, we should even have a Tyler cam.
Tyler cam.
We need the Tyler.
We've been talking about this for 3 years.
But it's got to be like that upshot Michael Bay angle,
So a
you know?
tight cam?
Like,
A what?
A tight cam?
A Ty cam.
No, that's,
Yes.
is
See,
that
there's our
yours?
Tyler cam.
here's an
Sure.
example of what this may look like in the future.
Oh, whoa, that's way too close.
As me.
Welcome to our world.
No, no,
Yeah,
wrong way.
Uh-huh.
He gave me an eyebrow cam. I think it's only
It's fine.
fair.
All right, here's
It's-
Tyler
it's-
cam.
Producer cam.
Tight
One-
cam.
1.0, maybe.
Do you want?
Whatever.
Look at that dimple. You could eat a bowl of cereal out of it. You get satellite reception on that bad boy.
Woo!
That's so very true. So other exciting things that are coming that have to do with Miss Bailey C is Rivers of Light. They have now announced
Is it actually happening?
is coming in 2017.
Woo!
So the next question,
Well, there was a cast preview tonight. And
That
there
means
have been,
nothing.
But there have been some.
there's been cast previews,
And
yes,
previews
but
are mixed.
when do you think in 2017 we will actually be able to go and see Rivers of Light?
December 31st.
That is not going to sound good. I'm sorry to everybody that just heard
I
that.
was so scared.
All right, so dates.
I prefer figs.
I was ready to say a date too. May 26th, 2017.
Oh, come on. No, the
Ooh.
best day for this
Yeah, I
to
want
come
to see
out?
it on my honeymoon. So yes, please.
April 1st.
You didn't think it was gonna happen, did you?
April Fool.
Did they ever specify a year to begin with? I'm just throwing that out there.
Yes,
Yeah, it was
2017.
2017.
No, to begin
No.
with, before this announcement.
Before this, it was supposed to come out last spring.
Did they say this spring? Like
I
Didn't
think
it
they
say
said
spring 2016?
Spring 2016
Oh, darn.
or May
Spring.
2016.
It was
Yeah.
Which one?
April
There's many.
27th.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was Earth Day, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Earth Day.
I missed.
Do you think they're going to aim for this
I'm
Earth
gonna
Day?
aim for Earth Day. I'm actually gonna break my Price is Right streak.
But that's actually a reasonable day to pick. Like, that would be...
Yeah, but it's a hat trick. You either get it or you don't.
Mhm.
Like that one's there's no mixing with that. Yeah. Yeah. I don't. Is anybody excited about Rivers of Light anymore?
It's
What's
just
Rivers of
it's
Light?
taken way too long to get here.
Like at this point, any caring I could have had has just been thrown out the window. Like there's
I hope they do something to make it more interesting in the
Yeah.
coming months.
I mean, I hope certainly, they do the light show over on the docks by, what is the one that they do on the water, near the Hoop-Dee-Doo Review, Disney World?
You mean the water thing?
Yeah, like right now I'd rather see
Roger,
that.
what's it called? The water parade?
Like the one that.
Precursor to
electrical
Or
electrical.
the
water
electrical
parade.
water pageant.
Yeah, that one.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a fun show. I'm more inclined to see that at this moment.
That
Yeah.
predates the electrical parade.
Does it really?
Yes, it does. By
That's
like
a
6
fun
months.
Disney fact.
Wow.
Look at
Yeah,
you.
by like 8 months.
And I learned something.
Yeah.
We all learned something.
The more you know.
Dun, dun,
I
dun.
feel like that was just a practice for it then.
They put electric stuff on water. Like,
That's amazing.
That's Disney magic.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Walt Disney.
that wasn't me. I'm just throwing a sneeze.
Never mind. Please stop sneezing. I'm scared. I don't like this.
Good, because we're running out of time, and that's not such a bad thing. Rogue One comes out in what, 9 days, 10 days?
10 days.
Predictions. Now that we've seen a ton more clips that have been sent to us in the last. I thought it was funny. So Moana comes out, and they start sending us all these clips of songs from movies after the movie comes out.
Mm.
There really wasn't a ton beforehand. Rogue One's still 2 weeks out almost, and we're getting a ton of clips like every day.
Mhm.
So, is it going to be good, or are we overhyping it?
I still have hope. Rebellions are built on hope.
Okay.
You have a new hope, right?
Rogue One.
I refuse to watch any of the clips because I don't want to overhype it for myself. So I still have a lot of hope. I'm still going in 2 thumbs up.
I think it's going to be good too.
I agree.
And we will tell you what we think about it after. No, we won't.
We won't?
We will not, because the week after Rogue One comes out, we will not be having a normal episode. Because it will be our Christmas episode.
You have
Christmas!
no
We have
idea.
no idea. We don't even know. What's
We
gonna
barely
happen.
have an idea.
We have ideas. That's not the problem.
Oh, man.
It will be a full-hour show.
If we
Making
pull
that-
off like 15% of what we're hoping, it's going to blow your mind.
Oh yeah.
Not necessarily in a good way.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be a full-hour show. Don't miss it. It'll be December 20th. And
You heard it here first.
we have some things planned that could be terrible or awesome. We'll see how
Or
they go.
terrible.
Or both.
awesome.
Yeah.
Terribly
Hello.
bad.
Hello.
Yeah, because it's Geeks Corner, and that's great. Anyway, we are out of time. Let's look at tweets real quick because they're coming out.
Tweets.
So something happens and Tyler sings and Cameron shaves.
No.
No. In fact, I'm not allowed to shave. I have production that I can't shave yet for. Hmm.
Okay, but no one's saying when you're gonna shave.
True.
They're just saying it has to happen eventually.
Okay.
I'm
Yep.
the voice of the people.
Thank you, people.
All right. That was the voice of the people.
Let the record show he did ask if he should shave.
Okay.
He asked me that today, and I
Good-
said no.
Good question.
Thank you.
welcome.
Excellent question.
For now.
Anyway, that is all the
It'll go
time
back
we
later.
have for tonight. We hope you have a fantastic week. Take a moment to subscribe to this channel. Leave us a comment. Tweet at us with the hashtag Geeks Corner. But for now, we will see you around the corner.